start a YouTube channel in 2024 but don't know where to start, then this video is for you. Chances are you've probably procrastinated the questions, what should my channel be about, or what niche should I pick? I want to get you off this disgusting cycle of going back to YouTube and searching on YouTube for best YouTube niches of 2024, only to be presented with the same regurgitated information from year in and year out. The only difference is the year in the title. I think it was 2 videos ago where I give out my whole background into this online journey of how I started with dropshipping, I went to copywriting, then SMMA right after. However, while doing these other 3 business models, I've realized that picking a niche is central to having success. But I was always scared because I didn't know what to make my channel about, and I didn't know what niche I should pick. And I want to share with you that exact experience so that you can get right into taking action and start finally making that YouTube channel you've always dreamed about. If that sounds like what you want to do, then keep watching this video. And as a quick disclaimer, this video is probably going to have a lot less fancy edits and is going to be more on the drawing board because I'm just going to literally draw out how to pick a niche very quickly. As always, if you get any value from this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Without further ado, let's get right to the drawing board. Basically, I was introduced to the concept of picking a niche back in 2021. I'm going to show you what this concept of how to pick was introduced to me, but I'm going to show you how to make it even better. So to start, basically it's a Venn diagram and it consists of 3 circles, just like this. And each of these circles belongs to a category. And this first one is called experience. Let's call this bottom one passion. I'll just call it PASS. And then this upper right one is called money / demand. Conceptually, this makes sense, right? You should obviously pick a niche in one that you have experience in, one that you are passionate about, as well as one that can make money and that has a lot of attention and demand for it. So conceptually, this makes sense. And it goes ahead of those YouTube videos that you keep searching up, best niches for YouTube in 2024, because all they're showing you is this upper right circle right here of money / demand. They're only showing you the ones that can make a lot of money and have demand. But what does that matter if 1, you're not passionate about it, and 2, if you don't have experience, no one's going to watch your videos or no one's going to buy from you. I will later show you what you should do if you have no experience, because that's a huge thing that turns people off from online business and from YouTube just in general, because experience is something that is kind of important, and I'm going to show you what to do if you don't have any. If you do not have any experience, you only have 2 options. Option 1 here is that you must document. Documenting is basically just showing the journey of you learning a skill or just showing the journey of completion from start to end. So for example, if you're documenting your life in college, or you're documenting the process of becoming a doctor, or you're in medical school, or you're documenting the process of you learning a language from beginning to mastery. These are all examples of documentation that if you have no experience is still a very valuable option, because people enjoy watching this type of stuff. People are inspired to see other people learning something, to put in hard work on a daily basis. I guess it inspires us to do the same. So document the process of you building a business if that's what you want to do. If you're building a dropshipping store, for example, show the day ins and day outs, show your success at the end of every single day. What did you work on? What happened? These are all things that are extremely valuable to the viewer. The only other option too is that you must get some sort of experience, and that, if you can kind of see by my channel, oh gosh, hopefully you can read that as just experience. And that's kind of what I did with my channel unknowingly. So I didn't really document the process from A to Z. The niche of my channel overall is just holistic self-improvement. And basically what I've done is that I kind of went and got some experience unknowingly and then just picked up the camera afterwards. And that's what I suggest for you guys as a second option. If you have 0 experience in anything, like you don't know anything about anything, like you are just booty cheeks, you're bum, you're buns, you're just not good, you need to go get in some experience before you even pick up the camera. This will do a couple of things for you. 1, naturally, it'll just make your life better. Right now, you probably don't have much going on in your life. You probably wish you had a more exciting life. You wish you probably had more stories to tell. So going out and getting more experience alone will just give you a better life. That's 1. Two, once you actually get these experiences, now you actually have something to talk about on camera. And not only that, but because you've actually experienced it, you have something unique. You have something to add to the conversation. And that's super, super important when starting a YouTube channel. You don't want to just copy everyone else and create the same content and videos. That's not creative. That's not interesting. You're not adding any value to the marketplace at all. You want to add something unique to you. Now, in terms of getting experience, what you should get experience in, this is where this whole kind of Venn diagram goes away. Instead of that diagram of 3, what you should get experience in, if you're confused about, get rid of that whole diagram and just create one full circle like this. And we're going to call it problem. And what do I mean by problem? What problem is there in your life right now that is so bad for you that you need to get it solved ASAP? What is a burning problem? It could be that you're overweight by 20 pounds right now, you can't stop eating junk food, or you're addicted to video games. What is a problem in your life that you need to fix? Identify that, write that down on a piece of paper, and dedicate the next 30 to 60 days into solving that problem. Once you solve that problem, pick up the camera, explain that you solved this problem and how your viewers can do it too. And boom, you have a video right there. And now you have basically a whole channel to dedicate to this niche of overcoming this problem. So this one circle is exactly how a beginner with no experience, and I did this exact same thing in holistic self-improvement. Before I ever picked up a camera, I started meditating. I put my phone away to less than 2 hours a day. I was exercising every single day. I was doing these small things of self-improvement every single day. And I did this for a while. I did this for months before ever picking up the camera. And once I started picking up the camera, I actually had a unique experience and a unique story to tell. Whatever this burning problem in your life, I don't care how niche you think it is, there are very high chances that there are hundreds, if not thousands, but more likely not millions of other people who are experiencing the same problems. The biggest problem in our life that we're all trying to solve is probably regarding getting better health, forming better habits, making more money, etc. So whatever this burning problem is that you're facing, I don't care how niche it is, there are many, many other people that are facing that as well, which leaks into this other circle right here that I'll just draw of demand. So don't worry about, am I picking the right problem in your life? Because trust me, you probably are. It leaks into this other one of passion as well. Because if there's a problem in your life that's really big and you really want to dedicate a set of time, by dedicating 30 days alone to just solving a problem, after a while, if this problem is really important to you and you actually start seeing results after 30 to 60 days, this will become a passion of yours. You're going to want to get really, really good at this and dedicate a long period of time to improving. So the whole point of this is just all to tell you that by focusing on the key problem, it leaks in over to this over demand and passion. After just say 60 days, you'd have gained experience, improved your life, and now you actually have the platform to start making videos. And by the way, this is just something to give you guys some motivation. It will likely take you probably more than that, maybe 90 days or even 120 days, but so what? What does it matter? Not only will you have a niche and something to talk about for your channel, but you also just have a better life. So why not dedicate, even if it takes 6 months to a year of just getting experience, especially if you're young, like what do you have to lose? But a lot of people have this fear that they need to be an expert, and that's not true, because as long as you're just one step or you're just 2 steps ahead of the people that you're trying to serve, then right there you have a YouTube channel and you have a niche right there to pick from. And obviously, the deeper you go into your journey, the more experiences and the more skills you're going to gain. And from there, you have more stuff that you can document. I hope this really, really helps, because it was only knowing this circle right here of what problem is going on in my life that I can solve right now. But I think that I've dedicated enough time where I'm just a few steps ahead of the people that I'm trying to talk to. And that's what I've dedicated my channel for. So identify a huge problem that's going on in your life. Dedicate with full focus the next 3 to 6 months of your time to solving this problem. Pick up the camera, talk about what problem it was, how you solved it, and boom, there you go. As we enter the outro of this video, I wanted to give a little bit of a bonus tip, as I always do in all of my videos. So basically, when you first start out your YouTube channel, in terms of picking a niche, you have to be a little bit more specific and your focus needs to be a little bit more narrow. The reason for this is that if you try to please everybody, you end up pleasing nobody. And when you're first starting out, you have to be a little bit polarizing, where you have to pick one thing or the other to start attracting a few people. And then once you start building your audience, the more broad you can become. Prime example of this is Gary Vee. When he very first started his career, he was making videos solely about wine, but obviously if you look at his channel and his content now, it covers everything from business to sports to garage sales, NFTs to crypto. It's all over the place. And the same thing can be done for you, but you have to follow a proven strategy. And what I mean by that is that you have to stick with it for a few months to maybe a year or two, and then after that you can start branching out into other topics, but you need to start building that small base of audience first, and then you ultimately become your niche. Once again, I hope you got a lot of value from this video, and if you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if there's any type of content you guys want to see in the future, please leave a comment below, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.